Have you ever thought about what acid reflux means? You might have even wondered if heartburn has a spiritual meaning. Or, can pain in my stomach affect how I feel? Or, why does my chest hurt when I wake up, and why do I feel sick? Acid reflux is hard to deal with, especially when it happens every day. It can be hard to live a normal life when you have heartburn every day. Sometimes the symptoms don't show up for months, but then all of a sudden, they do. What are acid reflux and heartburn? When you have acid reflux, you feel pain in your stomach that usually starts in your chest. This feeling is called heartburn. It could be caused by stomach acid getting into your esophagus, the tube in your throat that connects your mouth to your stomach, instead of staying where it should. This causes your esophagus to become inflamed and mucus to build up. It can feel like your chest is on fire sometimes. Even though it seems simple, there are many ideas about what causes heartburn and why it happens. Heartburn often happens after a meal because too much acid from the stomach flows into the esophagus, causing pain in the chest and throat. Acid reflux and heartburn spiritual meanings. 1. Your soul doesn't want to be stuck in this world. If you have acid reflux, your soul is trying to leave your body. It has much to do with religion, and I'm here to explain how it works. First, you should know that your body is not your soul. Your body is just a home for your soul, like a prison cell. Your soul doesn't want to be stuck in this world, so it tries to leave whenever possible. So when you feel like something is crawling up the back of your throat, it's because the tip of your spirit is trying to get out. So if you've ever had acid reflux or heartburn, know that it means your soul wants its freedom and will do anything to get out of its physical prison. 2. You must reassess your life deeply. Heartburn signifies that you must step back, look at your life, and figure out what's going on. First, it's hard to breathe, and you feel like something is burning in your chest. Next, you need to figure out why you're feeling this way. Is it a relationship? Is it work? Or, if it's a problem with your family, you might need to get a divorce. Spiritual or emotional causes of acid reflux and heartburn. Acid reflux is a spiritual problem. It can be caused by stress, anxiety, guilt, worry, or feeling low. If we feel like we can't breathe, our lives aren't in balance. We must look at what's happening in our lives and ensure it's all good and helping us grow as people. This means that you should take a break if you work too much. If you love someone but don't treat you well, break up with them. When you have acid reflux, the symptoms can feel like they are coming from your stomach but your heart. If you keep swallowing your anger, your stomach juice will become very acidic in an unconscious attempt to show how you feel. This will cause you to feel as though you are on fire. But, at the same time, it puts pressure on the stomach, which keeps the amount of the next meal from growing. It bothers you to swallow. Realize that everything in life has a reason, including how you react. You'll feel more confident and safer when you understand it, making it easier to talk about your needs and anger if you still have it. Preventive measures of acid reflux and heartburn. If you have this problem and want it to have less of an effect on your life, try these preventive measures. 1. Get rid of everything that makes you stressed. This includes things at work or school that stress you out and people in your family who make you feel guilty about everything. Talk to a therapist who can help you figure out why it's hard to let go of bad thoughts and feelings. A therapist will also be able to help you find any triggers that may still be bothering you after you've done step 1 above. Once the triggers have been found, the therapist can suggest ways to get past them, such as writing in a journal daily, going for walks every day, doing yoga at least twice a week, etc. 2. Suck on gum. Older studies have shown that chewing gum might help make the esophagus less acidic. Bicarbonate-containing gum seems especially helpful because it can help neutralize acid to stop reflux. Chewing gum can also make you more saliva, which may help clear acid from your esophagus. However, more recent research is needed to determine if chewing gum can help treat acid reflux or relieve heartburn symptoms. 3. Sleep on your left side. According to several research studies, resting on your right side may worsen nighttime reflux. One study found that lying on your left side could cut the amount of acid in your esophagus by up to 71%. Even though the reason isn't completely clear, anatomy could explain it. The esophagus goes into the stomach on the right side. So, when you sleep on your left side, the lower esophageal sphincter is higher than the level of stomach acid. The lower esophageal sphincter is covered by stomach acid when you lie on your right side, which increases the likelihood of reflux. So, even though you might not be able to sleep on your left side all night, it could help you feel more comfortable as you fall asleep. 4. Raise your bed's head. Some people have reflux symptoms at night, making it hard to get to or keeping them from sleeping well. Raising the head of your bed could change how you sleep and reduce the effects of acid reflux. This could also help you sleep better. 5. Eat dinner earlier. Doctors and nurses often tell people with acid reflux not to eat within 3 hours of bed. This is because lying flat after eating makes digestion harder, worsening heartburn symptoms. 6. Choose cooked onions over raw ones. Raw onions often cause acid reflux and heartburn. In an older study of people with acid reflux, eating a meal with raw onion caused much more heartburn, acid reflux, and burping than eating the same meal without onions. If you burp more often, it could mean you are making more gas. This could be because onions have a lot of fiber that has turned sour. Raw onions are also harder to digest and might make heartburn worse by irritating the lining of the esophagus. No matter why you think raw onion makes your symptoms worse, you should stop eating it and instead eat cooked onion. 7. Eat smaller, more frequent meals. The lower esophageal sphincter is a muscle that looks like a ring near the esophagus that opens into the stomach. It works like a valve and keeps the stomach's acidic contents from going up into the esophagus. It usually remains closed but might open when you swallow, burp, or vomit. This muscle is weak or doesn't work right when someone has acid reflux. Acid reflux can also happen when the muscle is under too much pressure, which makes acid squeeze through the opening. 8. Stay at a healthy weight. The diaphragm is a muscle above your stomach. Normally, the diaphragm strengthens the lower esophageal sphincter, which keeps stomach acid from getting into the esophagus in large amounts. But if you have too much belly fat, the pressure in your abdomen may get so high that the lower esophageal sphincter gets pushed up and away from the diaphragm. This problem, called a hiatal hernia, is the main cause of heartburn. 9. Eat less food with carbs. More and more evidence suggests that low-carb diets might help with acid reflux. Some researchers think that carbs that aren't digested may lead to an overgrowth of bacteria and more pressure in the abdomen, which could cause acid reflux. If you have too many carbs in your digestive system that haven't been broken down, you may get gas, bloating, and burp. 10. Don't drink too much alcohol. Acid reflux and heartburn may get worse when you drink alcohol. In addition, some studies have shown that drinking more alcohol could worsen acid reflux symptoms. Alcohol makes symptoms worse because it makes the stomach produce more acid, relaxes the lower esophageal sphincter, and makes it harder for the esophagus to get rid of acid. 11. Don't drink too many carbonated drinks. Doctors and nurses sometimes tell people with heartburn to drink less carbonated drinks. Regularly drinking carbonated or fizzy drinks like soft drinks, club soda, and seltzer might make you more likely to get reflux. The main factor is that people burp more when drinking carbonated beverages, the bubbles, which might increase the amount of acid that escapes into the esophagus. Final words. When stress is combined with being tired, the body may undergo even more changes that worsen acid reflux. However, no matter what happens in the brain and body, people with acid reflux symptoms know that stress can make them feel bad, so it's important to deal with lifestyle factors. Talk to your doctor if you have acid reflux or heartburn often. They may tell you to change your lifestyle to help stop your symptoms. For example, they might tell you to eat smaller meals, stand up after you eat, or stop eating certain foods. They could also help you lose weight or stop smoking. If changing your lifestyle doesn't help, your doctor may suggest over-the-counter or prescription drugs. Surgery may be needed in rare cases. Rarely do things go wrong after surgery.
If this video resonated with you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, and tap that notification bell. Stay tuned for more enlightening content coming your way. Thanks a bunch for joining us on this journey.